Okay, y'all, this is my second live stream for today. So come in. Um, I have crypto on my mind and I have some, I think, revolutionary information to share with you um, that I discovered. I was just doing some research and relaxing, and I decided to come live for the second time to share this with you all about XRP, about Dogecoin, the Cyber Viking, and the most recent Elon Musk tweet, if you haven't saw it already, with the Doge and Jesus. So you all come in and hit that like button. For every like button or person that liked the video, you have the power to invite about 20 more people right into the live stream. So make sure that you do that, do your due diligence as you all are saying hello, and hit that like button as well. Hello to you, Brandon. Yes, you are the first to come in. Hello, Jake. Hello to you, Jake. Jake says, "What's up?" Let me fix my. Uh, so you all make sure you hit that like button. Dream Chaser, you are my third person. Hello, Brandon from North Carolina. Hello to you, Mr. Hicks from Raleigh, North Carolina. My shirt is crooked. Um, Hello, the Phoenix 33. Right, let me say hello to you all. Thanks, Jake. Said he's already hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much. And who else? T Brizzle. Oh, see, my shirt is crooked. You all just give me a second. T Brizzle. Well, it's just gonna have to be crooked, I guess. It just looks crooked. T Brizzle, thanks for tuning in. Deborah from Florida, thanks for tuning in as well. We got Lee Brown, aka Les Brown. Make sure you all hit the like button as well. Francis, hello to you. Hello to you, Quintessential. Hello, off of IG. Thank you so much, Quintessential. Hello on Facebook, Erica Ackland. I think on Facebook. Hello to you. And we have Boston in. Shirley from Boston. Hello. Thank you, Jake. I already shared and like you all do the same. Follow Jake's lead as Jake is about 12 years old, right? But he's already setting the lead. Thank you so much, Jake. And Jake, I have more stuff coming out for the youth to teach them or you all about cryptocurrency. Hello, Bernicia from Mississippi. She's tagged some people in the live stream. Do that. Tag people as well on Facebook. What mean? Hello to you, Lori. Hello. And Jake is 13. Jake is 13, you all. 13. So let's follow Jake lead and share, like, and share. And I'm going to get into this live stream. We're going to get right into it. Thank you so much, King, as Lee, aka Les Brown, has started it by with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Les. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about this live stream. Right. So make sure I'm trying to give everybody a couple of minutes to get in and make sure that we share this message, right, with everyone that we can. And we have someone on YouTube from Australia. The AU is in. Hello, from Australia. Look at Jake. Look at Jake. I'm so proud of you, Jake. 13. He's encouraging in the adults. Jake, I am so proud of you. 13, Jake. Thank you. You would like to get my help with your credit. Go to fixmycreditandcash.com. Go to their website. It's credit analysis. You have to start there first. The credit analysis is a $125 one-time investment. When you go to fixmycreditandcash.com, make sure that you select the credit help tab under credit help, right? And you start from there. This is how you get started. The custom credit analysis is start here first. This is where you submit payment to. And also, this is the only credit report membership that I accept to do that analysis with. So it's 3-step process. You email me back your login information at ld at fixmycreditandcash.com. So email me your login information, submit payment to this cash app, and make sure you get your smart credit premium membership. I probably will start doing more things on credit because I know that we are entering that the time or the season that credit scores are plummeting and heavily dropping because the rent and housing moratorium will end. So I probably will start doing more live streams on credit. But for today, let's talk about crypto. Let's talk about crypto. And thank you so much, Jake, right, for encouraging Lee, aka Les Brown. I love this community. So, right, I'm doing some research per se, and I was a little frustrated because I could not find the article that I wanted to find on Cyber Viking, right? On Cyber Viking. But I also came across this article on XRP. So where do I want to get started first? Do I want to get with XRP, will destroy the dollar, or the Elon Musk tweet, or the Viking? Well, we're going to flow. I'm going to get on the Elon Musk tweet first, and then his decoding his messaging with Cyber Viking, and why I think, my numbers are 1111, and why I think that August the 11th and November the 11th, right, will definitely be big dates for Dogecoin, even with the Coinbase listing that's upcoming in the upcoming weeks. I still think those number 1111 will be big dates for Dogecoin as well, and I will discuss why. So this recent tweet that Elon Musk tweeted about an hour ago, right, shows the image of what many artists have created as the biblical person Jesus, right? As Jesus. So you see the image that many artists have created as the biblical Jesus. And it says stranger with a dog, right? It just have a dog. It doesn't have a Shiba Inu, right? But it has a dog. And it says you can pet him if you like. And the person is me, is showing out of the glory reflecting from the dog, from the Jesus image, and the person bowing down as in a worship type form. Now, usually when Elon Musk tweets these type of tweets, right, the market of Doge especially, right, it goes up. But this is not the case right now. Actually, Doge is still in the green. In the red. I'm sorry. It's still in the red. But I wanted to let's look at some of these replies to, on the right hand side. Let's look at some of the replies to this tweet. I like this one in particular. It has the stellar logo with the Doge, and it says Dogecoin to the moon, on a like rocket ship, right? Some critics, of course, are saying this guy needs serious help. These cryptic messages are costing people real money. We're not all worth hundreds of billions of dollars, Elon. So some mixed emotions, mixed responses, right, in this tweet. So this was about an hour ago, and some people are even connected with Shiba Inu token, right? However, you have Dogecoin accepted here, and just mixed emotions, mixed tweets. Some people saying that they lost, but people, I'm going to encourage you all. I think that Doge is going to be big, and this is only a paper loss, right? It's the game of coins, right? And you have to understand that winter is definitely coming. Winter is definitely coming. So now this second Elon Musk tweet, Cyber Viking, that he tweeted, and I want to share that with you all as well. and a more breakdown that I was looking for in my first live stream concerning Cyber Viking. I found it, wanted to share that with you all. The Cyber Viking, this was on May 20th, 2 days ago, tweeted at 5:41 a.m., right? So it has Cyber Viking, and it has how much is that Doge in the window. And if you explode it up or enlarge this, you see the dollar, right, with the Doge mean replacing the president. That's $1, so $1 worth. And also other numbers that are like 88, so it has 7,888, right? Tweets with that. So let's break down Cyber Viking. This is what I want to share with you all in the first live stream from this May 20th tweet. Cyber Viking 1 and 2, right? And I saw my numbers in this 11, so I had to go live, right? I had to go live. This is NASA's website. Vikings 1 and 2 mission, right? Vikings 1 and 2 mission. You all make sure that you hit the thumbs up as well and continue to share this so more people can get this information, right? So you have Viking right here, 1 and 2. So Viking 1 and 2 was NASA's Viking project, right? So you had the Cyber Viking, and it was found in a place in history when it became the first U.S. mission, the very first U.S. mission to land a spacecraft safely, people, a spacecraft safely on the surface of Mars. Elon Musk is always talking about Mars, right? Always talking about going to the moon, going to the Mars, right? With SpaceX. So it became the first U.S. mission to land a spacecraft safely on the surface of Mars. And these are the images. Listen, 2 identical spacecraft. I've been talking to you all about 21, the year, the 2021, the year of the twins, the Gemini 911, Twin Towers, 2 identical spacecraft, right? So consisting of an orbiter were built. So they flew together into Mars and then separated and descended into the planet's surface. So the Viking 1, right, and the Viking 2, Twin Towers, right, are the Gemini. So when you see this, the Viking mission was planned to continue for 90 days. And you have October 1st, they continue for 4 years. But look at these dates, right? The Viking Lander 1 made its first financial transmission to Earth November the 11th. That's 11/11, 1982, right? First transmission back to Earth, November the 11th. I've been telling you all also, I've been seeing the number 4. So it did its investigations. It concluded its mission, stayed there, right, for approximately 4 years, and returned to Earth November the 11th. The last data for the second Viking arrived on Earth on April the 11th, right, 1980. That was the last data from the Vikings. So yes, Dogecoin, right? April 11. I've been telling you, I've been seeing 11/11. Dogecoin will have gains, definitely up to the point of or before August the 11th and November the 11th. April the 11th. I'm sorry, I think I said August in the initial, right? So April 11th has already happened, right? But November the 11th, the final transmission to Earth. And so Doge will definitely have some gains before then, but I do believe that 11/11 will be a big day for Doge, right? With April already surpassing based off his cyber Viking. If you know anything about Elon Musk, he speaks highly in codes. I do believe that 11/11 will be a big day as well for Doge, right? Um, yes, Javon says, I love how you use your minutes, minds to think outside the box. Box is easy to not see. That's true. What's in plain view, right? Thank you so much, Jay, for the 4.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. And you're right. Elon Musk tweet is not having any effects now, but I definitely believe it will have effects in the future. Quintessential, thank you so much, Queen, for the $5 super chat as well. So let's look at the crypto market right now. Bitcoin is still, straggling. Is everything is pretty much in the red. Doge is actually showing 34 cents. It definitely is not having any effects. She is just light gains at 3 cents. I mean, well, 3% it was Shiba Inu or Shiba token, but it is in the green, and it's not having that immediate effect, right? You still have Doge at 34 cents as of right now. Even with Jesus, even with Jesus on there, it's not having an immediate effect. But those are my numbers, 1-1 right there. But I definitely believe it will have effects in the future, right? And like I say, a lot of people are saying Doge is going, it's just a meme coin. I beg to differ, right? I beg to differ. Again, Doge is at 34 cents right now. It's dropped from the number 4 coin to the number 6 coins. But I do believe that these decoded message and his mission, right, is definitely going to Javon. I got you. You love the mind and thinking outside the box. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Crypto 7770777, for the 1999 super chat. I was able to kind of intermingle with you on Papa Duck's live stream. That was really, really cool. So I know that you are awake. And anytime you're tuning to someone like Papa Duck, you know what's going on. And you also look outside of the box, right, as well. So thank you so much, 777 Crypto, for that 1999 super chat. So let's get into the other one, right? T Brizzle, thank you for the $3 super sticker. Thank you so much, right? Very excited to see this article as well. So let's see what 11/11 holds for Doge and Cyber Viking. But again, expecting big things to happen on that Coinbase listing as well. So as Elon Musk says, don't panic, don't panic. Now, this is actually an old article. People, it's from 2016, right? 2016, but I liked it. I love this article, right? Listen, here go my numbers again. And Crypto 777 is coming in. He has the 7 leading that. They go the 11th. 21st century, how Bitcoin blockchain and Ripple may kill the US dollar. Again, this was August 29th, 2016, right? Article. So let's go back in time, right? Using the USD for international trade is like using a newspaper to get the latest news. So you have the Bitcoin right there, the US dollar in the cooking pot, and Ripple staring on the side, right, under fire. So I felt like this article was definitely worth showing. Hello, Patrick and Helen, as you all are coming in. So the US dollar has ruled the financial world for longer than most of us have been alive, as for the vast majority of us knows the world orbits the sun and the sun orbits the US dollar, right? Wow. So every nation in the world has been forced to become a loyal subject of this Western base for decades, right? And the U.S. has been living on an unlimited credit system since World War II. Let me read that portion again, or that part again. The U.S. has been living on an unlimited credit card. I think I left out the word cards. Ever since World War II. And some people will tell you not to use credit cards to invest. Some people will tell you that not to leverage debt to get assets, not liabilities, but assets. When people, if you really knew that when you use debt to invest, that's one of the secrets of the rich of not paying high taxes, right? Hillary Clinton and the Clintons in 2011 came against President Trump for paying less taxes or no taxes, right? And the key to what Trump knew is that if I use debt to invest, this is how I save more of the money, right, that I'm making, right? This is Trump's secret decoding. So I need you all to like and share this video, right? Because when you share information like this, it doesn't want to get out. So I need everyone that's on this live stream to make sure that you like and share. So the cozy world of fiat dominance, well maintenance at the barrel of a gun. This is this article. This is not my words. This well maintenance at the barrel of a gun pertaining to the military force has worked out incredible well for the U.S. government, its central bankers, and the citizens of the republic. So the article goes on to state, well, I'm here to report to you that the days of the 499 42-inch HD TVs, and people, we will pray for $1.99 gas today, wouldn't we? And the 199 gallons of gas are numbered. Listen, in a new economic reality show, people, is about to begin. This is 2016. One thing that was built around these technological innovations like Bitcoin's blockchain technology and other instruments like Ripple, aka XRP, these protocols will help change the monetary systems, people, listen at this, of the world forever. Forever. Systems that frankly are long overdue for an upgrade. And the American empire will never be the same again. We are not returning to this old economy again. It's going to be done away with. Position yourselves accordingly. XRP to the moon from a Gemini. Okay, yes, you are absolutely correct. So you have the US dollar. This 2016 is going to collapse, and it will collapse regardless of the implementation, right, of these new technologies. Wow. The US dollar is going to collapse, and it will collapse regardless of the implementation of these new technologies. People, if you're not converting your cash into assets, as Mr. T would say, I pity the fool, right? In the coming years, when the US dollar has been removed from its global leadership position, there may be a spin from vested interests to blame the new digital currency technologies brought out by Bitcoin for this economic reset. But according to this article, that's foolish for blaming this new digital currency, right? The financial house of cards have been tumbling down long before Bitcoin and blockchain technologies came along. The nations of the world both admire, hate, and fear the United States. So when you have one country that's creating the world's best entertainment, importing and cultivating the world's best technology, producing the world's largest military force, commanding the world global reserve currency, what you have is a true global empire, right? Not unlike Rome was a couple of millennials ago or millennia ago. This had led to American military base in virtually every nation in the world, with copious amounts of US dollar in every central bank in the world, and international resentment for this level is seemingly unlimited access to the control of the world. This is a very powerful article, right? A very powerful article. The other 190 plus nations of the world would love to remove this American empire and are burning the midnight oil just to do that. Just to do that, right? Or waiting to join someone who can, just like Rome. All empires must collapse, right? Um, so who wouldn't love and trust the US dollar, right? According to this article, the US dollar currency is also following a similar failed path of self destruction. A quick economic lesson: when a single currency is chosen for reconciliation of international trade for all goods, whether it's steel, food, military equipment, or oil, that created the petrodollar. This is called the global reserve currency status, which the US dollar currently enjoys. Now, again, this is 2016. So the US dollar has reigned supreme over the world for 70 years. And like a 70-year-old person, it is running out of time. Wow. And it shows. Whether it's through the Federal Reserve quantitative easing, which means the massive purchasing of gold by banks and governments recently, or the Federal Reserve being forced by its own treasury bonds to prop it up because no other nation wants them anymore, talking about the US dollar. Every other nation is plotting, planning, and rooting for the dollar coming to its demise. Being the global reserve currency forces nations to hold and use the US dollar for international trade. This also allows the US to print trillions of dollars each year to pay for the wars, the debt, and other financial irresponsible behavior. Basically, it's licensed to print money and abuse the global system while exporting inflation, the amount of currency in circulation, to the rest of the world. So, in exchange for these dollars, the U.S. get the world's finest good, the best goods, and resources back in exchange. As long as this system continues, the U.S. governments can continue to go deeper into debt without suffering severe consequences. And according to this article, they have been abusing this system for decades, people. For decades. Again, if you all are just now coming in, this is 2016. If you're just not coming in, you need to also watch this replay when I broke down Cyber Viking, Elon Musk tweet, why 11/11 will probably be a big day for Dogecoin, and also Elon Musk's most recent tweet with Jesus holding a dog, right? And he's saying it's okay to pet me. So just imagine if you were totally broke and you were overnight. Now, this is in 2016. So the U.S. is now deeper than $96 trillion in debt. Let me look at the U.S. debt clock, the United States national debt clock. As of today, the United States is actually $28 trillion in debt. At the time of this writing, it was 19 trillion, right? You'll be considered to be broke. Every time you want to borrow money, there's a crowd of lenders eager to give you money, replenish your wallet or checking account with fresh funds. However, not only has the United States been piling up on debt and currency creation, they have been muscling the world's banking system to do their bidding at will. This is called the Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act, right? FATCA. This is a great example. So all this documentation is well vetted. On the shorthand, right, American citizens should not expect a foreign bank account anytime soon. Even if you do, it probably won't. So foreign banks, right, who don't want to play ball are subject to massive fine by the United States. So let's get into this. The nations of the world, right, wanted a better system for the 21st century. Foreign banks, governments are not interested in being this list. I'm reading directly to you. Being American lapdogs for international taxation. Wow. Ooh, Rome fell, and according to this, America will fall as well. So if you think you're afraid now because we are so much in the red with cryptocurrency, wait until all of this hit the fans, right? Thank you so much, Crypto 777. Look like I caught you. I said the same line. Well, the only reason why I really got on Papa Duck was really because Gwen sent me something. But I'm glad she did, and I really like him and his context, right? So you got now. This is where digital avenues like blockchain and Ripple come in. Whew. I so pity the people that listen to channels that's telling you XRP is not it. It's the chosen one. The world is not ready for a better 21st century way of doing business. Using the USD for international trade, again, it's like using a newspaper to get the latest news. You're really reading yesterday's news today, and international trades are really using yesterday's technology to perform these functions. Bank and now nations are hopping on blockchain technology to do things faster, cheaper, and more efficiently. And these newer systems will have nothing to do with the old C note or cash note or dollar. And here comes China, the powerhouse. And China says we have a better idea. An association with Russia, right? Their allies, they have been working together to build economic systems that will give the world alternative to American empire systems like the U.S. controlled World Bank, the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, and the SWIFT system. China has created the BRICS Development Bank, the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, listen to all these banks, and the cross-border interbank payment system to better their or buttress their future endeavors without a need for the US dollar and the US government power plays. This is 2016. I'm going to keep saying this. 2016 article, 5 years ago. 5 years ago. They asked the nations of the world if they want in, and nations have a very receptive audience. The fact that China is amongst the world's largest exporters, gold producers, and rare earth mineral miners, the second largest economic power play, may have something. Right now, they're the first largest, right? Because United States is not exporting anything. We're only importing, right? May have something to do with that. Also, we have a smaller gold reserve than China do, right? A smaller gold reserve than China does. And so breaking up the well-established Western system, all the American banks like Great Britain have chosen or have chose to join China's international economic incentives. Mm. Will China become a global tyranny, economic mastodon like the U.S. in the future once they have everyone on board of their Silk Road to economic prosperity? Silk Road in reference to Bitcoin? Probably because they are playing a part of the good host for now, and it seems a better alternative. Wow. This is why XRP is under scrutiny. This is why it's new financial options like Ripple, XRP, which was once the new altcoin that seemingly faded into irrelevance, seems to be getting a second chance at stardom. Ripple, aka XRP mission, was to optimize larger financial transfers like those done between banks, not people. XRP is for the banks, central banks, XLM is for the people. Let's look at this. Ripple has reached an agreement with a Japanese consortium of 15 banks and we had 30 by 2017 to use their protocol for payments and settlements. This will allow payments that they make to happen in real time and potentially provide a pathway off the U.S. managed. The United States managed the current SWIFT system. And this is going to save banks 90% in fees. So this will attract the rest of the world banks, right? Like it's just going to attract the rest of the world banks. And we can't forget about the national indebtedness in the U.S., the other nations indebtedness in the U.S. So the rest of the planet has had to do with this economic policies. The American governments are building options that will remove the U.S. from power. And according to this article in 2016, in the not so distant future, blockchain technology and Ripple, XRP is just another nail in the coffin of the U.S. dollar. There's clearly a better way of doing business, right? Bitcoin owners in 2019 may have known this, but now the rest of the world is catching on. So this is why I really look at Forex trader and I'm like, you're trading assets for a dollar that's going to depreciate and eventually be done away with, right? Nothing against trading, but just know what you're doing. Cash money is dead, and every single fiat currency in the history of man has collapsed, and it's not going to be any different, right? So XRP is going to be big. Cryptocurrency is going to be the next digital currency systems. We're moving to a new economy. We're never going back. We're never going back. We are never going back, right? So just want to share that with you. And let me see if I had another article as I look at these comments. That's why the feds are suppressing its real value. Exactly. That's why the real value of XRP is being suppressed. Now, the second thing that people are making arguments about is that China is banning Bitcoin and that's in cryptocurrency crash is coming. People, let me tell you something. China, right, has been banning Bitcoin, right, since 2013. This is nothing new. This is nothing new, right? They've been doing this off and on since 2013. And I'm excited to see how cryptocurrency and all other cryptocurrency will rise to the occasion during a recession. They have never been proven during a recession. So that's why looking back on past performances may or may not be a good option to do. Let's look at this. December the 5th, 2013, China bans banks from handling Bitcoin trade. So they banned banks, right? The people of China, the watchdogs, um, they said that this decision came after Bitcoin rapid rise in value, and it was called a bubble from the current Federal U.S. Reserve Chairman. People, this is not anything new, right? Um, Again, I have to reiterate to people that when you are in cryptocurrency, it is only a paper loss. You don't lose unless you sell in the red, right? It says, even though now they banned their people now, but this was when they banned banks. Individuals were still free to trade Bitcoins, but should be aware of the risk involved, said the People's Bank of China, right? So, yes, this is why. This was what he was talking in this article. You see how old it is. Bitcoin surpassed $1,000 for the first time. And it was calling the bubble then. This was November 28th of 2013. And they say you really have to stretch your imagination to infer what the intrinsic value of Bitcoin is. So a lot of people still are saying, years later that Bitcoin is a bubble, right? But definitely, for those who just not coming in, I will share that Elon Musk tweet with you all. I will not go over the Cyber Viking again. I will make this live stream relatively short. So if you want to go back and watch the replay at your leisure, you definitely can, to break down the Cyber Viking. Also know that XRP, Litecoin, and Dogecoin have a big announcement with Flare upcoming on May 28th. If you didn't watch my recent live stream, the one live stream I did earlier this morning, go back and watch that live stream. J Mill says they say China is always capping every 4 years. LOL, it won't last. Nadia, thank you, says yes, China has banned Bitcoin every year. Yes, Helen, SRP is a method of payment, or will be, between central banks, not for individuals. XLM definitely will be the people's, for individuals. I like to call them the twin towers, the Gemini twins, XRP, XLM. J Mill, do you think China would do this to themselves? Just think about it. China is a communist country. So of course they'll do it to their citizens. They're banning their citizens, right, from the purchase of Bitcoin, or banks from them being able to purchase through banks. So yeah, just think about it. Yes, China will do that to its citizens. They sure will. And will they allow a dip in Bitcoin in order to purchase more? Of course, because you know that Bitcoin went through a halving, right? Which means it's limited supply that's available. So, you have the Bitcoin halving, limited supply. So the more institutional investors come in and get more of the supply, the greater it is for the future of the supply and demand price to increase, right? Shiba Inu will explode in value when Shiba Swap releases trust. I believe that, and I love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 A's. We just talked about the number 7. That is, I believe that as well. Nadia says yes, they are. Good evening to you. Good evening. Good evening. So, ending with this, I said this was a short live stream. I'm already at 44 minutes. Yes, Nadia Schamberger, there's a reason why there's blood in the streets. Stranger with the Doge. And he has 2 fingers up. I didn't notice that at first. Right? 1-1. And my translation of that says, me, you can pin him if you like. Right? And it's a dog. It's not Shiba Inu, but I do like the 2 fingers up. Represent 1 to me. And Shiba Inu and Doge are those 2 meme currency that will rise from the ashes. I think and do well, right? And you have some Shiba people, of course, that's tweeting or that's replying to this as well. And I think over 2,000 stores, additional stores, accepted Doge today. So Doge, 150,000 worth of Doge was received as payment for land in Rhode Island. This is my previous live stream. Um, I thought this was hilarious. They put Elon with the Jesus wig on with the actual Doge. They said you can pet them too. You can pet them too. So those were just my interpretation. I wanted to let you all know XRP, Doge. I think Shiba will definitely be those if you know those cryptocurrencies that's going to make people multi millionaires for those that's invested. And again, that tweet didn't really do anything to Doge. It's still number 6. Usually his tweets have some effect, but it all depends on how long the powers that be wants to keep this market in the red, right? That's all based on the powers that be. So, but Theta has been doing fairly well, but it's been keeping in the green during this time for those people that's invested in Theta. Shiba Inu has small gains. It's up 6%. But anytime anything is in the red right now, people are just happy because, as you all said, there is definitely blood in the streets. Hedera hash graph. Remember, I told you all about Hedera and its partnership with Chainlink. It's also in the green right now. Don't forget about Cardano and Singularity Net AGI and this powerful partnership as well, right? Cardano is definitely, so we got Shiba token and up 6% as of right now. I went ahead and invested some into ICP, the internet computer. I did that after my first live stream. I felt like I needed that in my portfolio as well. But you have Dogecoin XRP May 28, in addition to Litecoin, a Litecoin that's definitely that's going to be merging together. A lot of people don't know that Dogecoin is a fork, right, of Litecoin. So those three power plays will do well. I'm expecting $1,000 Litecoin in this bull market once it goes back up and going. So again, I just want to bring that quick update for you all. Even this time, Jesus and Elon couldn't pump Doge today, but just because it's not pumped today does not mean it won't be pumped tomorrow or in the near future, right? And about to flood the market. Hopefully, people are getting in. Digibyte, yes. I don't know how much I have of Digibyte, right? But I do think I do have some Digibyte in. Yeah, VChain. VChain would do well as well. And for those who have not purchased my cash on crypto report, let me, this is something that I said I was going to do in my other live stream and I did not. Let me just share some snippets of you with you because I think that you all just don't need to be taking my word for it or any YouTube word for it, because if you knew the fundamental values of these cryptocurrencies, you will not panic, right? You have to know the fundamental value. And so I'm going to just share with you a snippet of the book of why and people oftentimes ask me, what should I be investing in? People, if you have to ask that question, what should you be investing in? The very first thing I tell people to invest in is a financial education, right? Get some knowledge, get some breakdown. This is something on my Queen of Crypto report. You can purchase it at cash on crypto.com. So let me put that website up cashOnCrypto.com. And I've had this book for over a year. So the table of contents, converting cash into crypto, bringing in the new economy, even touching on gold and silver, God's money, the technology behind crypto, what is Bitcoin, cryptocurrency types, right? So I have the Phoenix 1988 cover story. Just some things. Henry Ford quote, "It is not well enough that people of the nation do not understand our banking and monetary system, because if they did, right, I believe there will be um, a revolution on our banking system tomorrow morning if people of the nation understood it." So all of this is in the context of this book, right? The days of consuming in the United States is coming to an end and moving over to China. You will see more education on saving money being taught in the United States due to the paradigm shift of economies of China and the United States will flip flop, right? And so, like someone mentioned, VeChain. This is something that I have in the book. It's 30 pages. It's a PDF. It talks about the executive order of John F. Kennedy that was made executive order 1110. Why that is powerful. And all of my numbers of CN 111. And so let me stroll down and give you I'm not going to share all of the book, right? This is, let me see, which crypto report do I want to share. It breaks down what altcoin is. Which one do I want to share? Let me see. What are you all talking about? Let me see. Again, let me just pick a coin. Research. Invest in what you can afford to lose, but also invest what you can afford to get gains on, right? I'm just mad these last 2 weeks hurt the new people the most. I have people blowing my phone up in panic. Well, that's why I tell people try the dollar cost average, right? Don't buy in the red, try to buy on the dip. And as Nadia says, just hodl, just hold. Don't have FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, right? Definitely, this is going to be the new economy. The reason why a lot of people are hurting because they're looking at this as just a quick investment tool, right? A quick investment tool. So let me see which one. Let's do VeChain. Someone mentioned VeChain. VeChain. We'll do VeChain. I'm gonna share with you all VeChain in the book. So VeChain gives you, founded in 2015, is one of the earliest blockchain technology companies in the world with offices in China, Europe, US, and Singapore, and Japan. Right? You all know anything with China, Japan, Asia, Africa, India will be big. This is where VeChain offices are located. It has supported digital business transformation, use cases for blockchain solutions, people such as fashion, such as Louis Vuitton, Chanel, right? Wine, automobile, BMW will use VeChain technology, right? Luxury automobile, food safety, carbon emission reduction, that's big right now, and agriculture. So it comes with the link where you just click and purchase. All of this 30-page booklet, right? This is page 27. I got ADA in here. So, breaking down smart contracts, de-applications, all of this. So it's a great investment. That's why I tell people to invest in. Know the fundamentals and foundation of everything. And once you know the purpose and utility around everything you're investing in, you won't panic, right? You're right, Jay. You gotta have thick skin in this crypto space. Be patient and get the bag. It's time out for the mentality of get quick rich overnight. Just get rich quick, right? It might not happen overnight. A lot of people want it in weeks. A lot of people want it in months. Cryptocurrency right now is the fastest the biggest gain paying method that any conversion of cash is available right now. And it may take its dips, right? But it's only going to increase and get bigger. And so you have over 8,600. Yes, only a small percentage or 1% will survive out of the 8,600. So choose accordingly and just don't make investment based off someone's YouTube comment or post, right? It's time for you all to get a financial education, just period. You need to understand this whole monetary system. You need to understand 1944, the Bretton Woods Agreement, when the dollar used to be as good as gold, right? When the dollar used to be as good as gold. And then in 1971, the dollar became debt. And the United States began operating on an unlimited credit card system. Far too many times people have been educated by people like Dave Ramsey that's telling people do not use debt at all, not even to invest, when debt is the best way to invest and to avoid capital gains tax. Another topic you all need to understand is how to protect your money once you grow it. Right? See, it's a reason why in the agricultural world there are scarecrows to protect the crop against pests, right? Coming to eat away at their profits and gains in the agricultural world. You all need to understand how to protect your harvest. Rich people have businesses in their portfolio. So for all of my crypto experts on this live stream that's throwing out crypto symbols, what business do you have in your portfolio to protect you against the capital gains taxes? Because at some point you're going to convert your gains. Well, I just stuck my globe. So at some point you're going to do that. Rich people, again, 2016, the Clintons came against Trump about paying less in taxes. He said that's smart. He used debt to invest, and they have businesses. If you want to be rich and wealthy in a millionaire mindset, you have to play the game like the rich and wealthy are playing, and you have to get you some tax deductions. And I've been telling a lot of you all, do not come to me in January, because you do know right now the IRS can compensate your crypto and they know exactly what you have, right? If you're not paying taxes. People, next year, you're not going to see these big tax returns because people are getting their child tax credits back right now. And when you all do not have these shelters in place and you want to invest $249 to get 475 tax exemptions, then you're going to lose your gains. The Bible called it the cankerworm and the palmer worms that come to eat at your gains or your crops. You have to have all of this in place, right? So go to www.howtoshiftyourincome.com, right? Howtoshiftyourincome.com. Taryn said this is teaching our brothers and sisters. Thank you so much, right? Thank you so much. So you have to play the game like the rich and wealthy. You got to be, look, people, we are playing chess, not checkers, right? But you got to know that the government is playing poker. So even in this chess game, people, you got to be 3 moves ahead, at least 3 moves ahead. At least 3 moves ahead, right? Exactly. Debt incurs no taxes. So I need some of you all to get a mental brainwash. Brainwashing is good if your brain is being washed the right way. Some of you all need a good brainwash, right? You need all of this. I don't care how big of an expert you feel like you are in cryptocurrency. All of these big boy crypto All of these, which is the largest platform, he has over 1 million subscribers. He has business tax deductions. The question is, do you? Do you? Right? So have no fear. It will arrive, right? Um, yes, Terrace, I do agree with you. XRP, XLM, XDC, Telecoin, a lot of them. I talked about Algorand on my live stream earlier today, ONT. But anything with X is usually an international coin, and people really love those XDCs and et cetera, right? Um, let's read this. To have so, they have to understand it. Something rises in value when many people want it, and there is not enough for everyone. From Dogecoin, you can issue thousands of trillions that you want. Um, well, Dogecoin is inflation proof, right? Dogecoin is inflation proof, and there are some people that are burning there's some burning of Doge that may limit the supply. But Dogecoin is inflation proof. And when you're making large transactions or what Tesla, the quantity is actually a benefit, and it's not, um, it's not, it's a benefit. It's not something that's befitting or bad, right? When you're making those large transactions, and you have something like Amazon and the millions of people that it serves, right, that may take on Dogecoin as payment, or Target or Walmart, right? So people are stuck in the third industrial revolution. They are ready for the truth. I agree whether it's economy ahead, but ready or not, right? Here it comes. Ready or not, here it comes. And yeah, Nadia, get on there. Go to www.howtoshiftyourincome.com. Yes, they are playing poker. They are, with a straight face, and they even taking a shot behind it, a shot of whatever they drink. So you got to play chess, and you got to be. If you're playing checkers, I really hate it for you, right? But you have to play chess, and you have to be 3 steps ahead. 3 steps ahead, even in the chess game, because they are playing poker. So I'm signing out, right? Here's to your health and your wealth, your peace and your prosperity, your credit, your crypto, and definitely your cash flow. Exactly. They try to, yes, they use credit themselves. They use debt. The problem is people use debt for liabilities and not assets, right? Robert Kiyosaki says this best. Liabilities take money out of your pocket. Assets put money into your pocket, right? Even my 13-year-old Jake can understand that definition, right? You're welcome, Nadia. I'm glad to have you on the live stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Flip the board to recreate the game. Thank you so much, Helen. Helen, I hope you're feeling better as well. And you all have a great, great evening. I'm signing out. Queen out. You all